Hey everyone, it's Schmuckles. Today we're going to discuss a little bit more in detail this teaser because I don't usually do this, but people are kind of talking about all these different theories for possibilities, and I didn't actually mention every theory or everything that I saw on Twitter in my most recent video. I think definitely my most recent video kind of gets to the heart of the reason why we think it's Chucky, because that knife rack is almost identical to the knife rack that we see in Curse of Chucky. Before that was brought to my attention, I talked about other slasher killers from Art the Clown, Norman Bates, American Psycho, to even Megan being a possibility for this next chapter. A lot of people are saying that it's possible that Springtrap could be the killer because Springtrap is a big L license and uses a really big kitchen knife in a lot of the different versions of Springtrap that we see out there. I gotta be honest though, at first I was thinking like Springtrap is possible for the chapter, but just because the knife rack is exactly the same as the Chucky one, if Springtrap is the next killer, that would probably in my head mean like the teasers are purposely meant to throw us off, because that attention to detail on the knife rack is literally baiting Chucky so hard if the next chapter is Springtrap. Anything is possible until things are confirmed by Behavior Interactive, but if the next chapter is Springtrap, then we can't really take teasers seriously from here on out, because that is literally the biggest bait and switch I've ever seen in my life if chapter 30 is Springtrap. So yeah, pretty much the point of this video is like, if the next chapter is anything other than Chucky, we should not trust teasers from here on out. I still think it's really weird that Chucky wasn't on that satisfaction survey, and then all of a sudden we're getting Chucky in the game. I've always used that satisfaction survey as the basis for my speculations, and now that a license is coming in that wasn't on the survey, it just seems like anything that's horror related is kind of fair game. And something else I wanted to bring up in this video too is that there's probably a legendary Tiffany skin coming into the game as well. And going back to what we were talking about last week of those potential legendary Stranger Things skins coming into the game, those voice artists could absolutely be for Chucky and Tiffany skins in Dead by Daylight. That is almost a perfect fit to describe what they could potentially be talking about for that little teaser. So anyways, I just wanted to make a video connecting the dots and bringing to our attention that it's most likely Chucky, and that Tiffany is also likely going to be a skin for Chucky as well. Probably a legendary skin, so a locked set that transforms Chucky into Tiffany. So you can start to brainstorm possible power ideas that make sense with both Tiffany and Chucky. It makes a lot of sense because they're going to be approximately the same height. They're going to have the same potential problem hooking survivors and carrying survivors. So this is something that could be addressed in the base kit power of the killer. Big shout out and a big thanks to You Want the 4K for this information. Zen Studios actually announced a new pinball game called Pinball M. It's going to feature a DBD based pinball game as well as a Chucky themed pinball game too. It's kind of interesting that this is one possible avenue for how the companies got connected. Obviously Jason Blum in Universal Studios is another avenue that Behavior could have got connected with the Chucky franchise. The main piece of information that I thought was really interesting from this post is that Universal City Studios appears to be the license holder for a version of Chucky. So I think pretty high odds that at the end of that reveal trailer tomorrow, this is going to be the license holder that Behavior got the Chucky license through. This probably also opens up the door to a lot of different possible versions of Chucky that could come into the game as skins. There's a ton of different versions of Chucky that would really make sense for it, and hey, maybe they even bring in a blighted skin as well. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comment section below. To me, I'm like 90% sure that this next chapter is going to be Chucky, and I'm really excited, and I'll definitely be streaming the PTB when that comes out tomorrow as well. Anyways, that does it for this video. Goodbye.